I asked God for strength and He gave me difficulties. The truth is, I didn't expect it like that. I thought that strength would come instantly if I called on God. I thought in my hardship when I prayed that God would remove the obstacles and make everything easier. But instead, it felt like God allowed even more challenges to come my way. I remember falling at home and pulling my Achilles tendon. It was painful. I ended up in the ER, the hospital, and then rehab. I was there thinking, this is probably just a minor setback. But then whilst I was in rehab, I fell again and damaged my right leg. So there I was with 2 legs not working. I spent months in rehab learning how to walk again. It was months of frustration, tears, and wondering why this was happening to me. In fact, things were so tough that I felt so weak and broken. But it was during that time that I realized something. God was not giving me difficulties for no reason. In fact, He was shaping me. Each challenge, each moment of struggle was God's way of strengthening me from the inside out. Learning how to walk again was not just a physical battle. It was a journey of faith. I had to learn to trust God, like really trust God. I had to learn to depend on God to carry me through because I really did not have any strength left of my own. And in fact, He did. Every day I had to learn to lean on Him. A little bit more at a time, I had to learn to really trust in Him. It was so challenging, seeing that I couldn't do a lot of things for myself anymore. I had to depend on God, family, and friends. But through it all, I believe God was still shaping me. 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9 says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in your weakness." Boy, I lived that verse because when I had nothing left, God's grace was what carried me. He didn't take away the struggle. Oh, I really wish He did. But He gave me strength to endure and helped me come out stronger and better on the other side. My experience taught me so many lessons. It taught me how to be humble because I had to depend on people for just the basic necessities of life. I often cried and asked the question, why me? But today I believe it was all working out for my good. I'm still healing and recovering, but there's one thing I can tell you boldly. That experience taught me to depend solely on God, and that also gave me a newfound appreciation for my family and the people in my circle who were there for me at my lowest. But most importantly, I learned to depend only on God. When you're stripped of everything you have, the only way is to depend and surrender completely to God. And that heart posture allows the Holy Spirit to take absolute control and push you to your path of destiny. So if you are asking God for strength and perhaps you are facing more challenges than you can count, I'm here to remind you that God is building you. God is answering your prayers in ways that you will not see right now. In fact, it may not even make sense to you today. But please trust in His power. Please trust that the strength of God is working in your weakness. Whatever you do, please don't give up. This is just the beginning of your comeback. So if this message blessed you tonight, please don't keep it to yourself. Kindly share it with someone who might need an encouragement. And I want you to take a moment to reflect on your own struggles and how God may be using those struggles to lead you and strengthen you to take a step of faith. All you need to do is trust the process. Please comment below and share a time where God used your struggles and turned them into strength to inspire other people. Please stay connected with me on social media for daily encouragement and inspiration on how to keep growing during tough times. My name is Abba Mensima Ishen. Thank you for watching and shalom.